Boss, it was an impressive first half today, a more defensive second half, but we take the 3 points back to Norwich. So what did you make of it?
Well, first of all, it's important that we judge it in the right way, and of course, after the second half, you are a bit tempted to speak about how we could have it a bit easier, or made our lives a bit difficult or a bit too complicated by scoring not the third goal. But I have to say, what we have delivered today under really difficult circumstances is outstanding, and today I just have praise and compliments for the lads, because we had really a difficult week in terms of COVID cases, and when you have to announce one day before a game that there are 9 COVID cases in your group, 4 players and 5 staff members, you can imagine how the players have felt. Everyone was more or less panicking and just concentrate on the COVID topic yesterday instead of concentrating on the game. In addition to that, we had also to fight with the flu. Lucas Rupp out with the flu, Josh Martin out with the flu. Also, Emi Buendia had some symptoms during this week, so it was unbelievably difficult. In addition to that, then several key players not available. Also short-term strange injury a bit for Timo Pukki, your key man is out. And then to come in to Cardiff, really difficult place to go. And to deliver such a first half is outstanding, was because it was close to perfect. We were so good, so dominant, so clinical also in our situation. Could have been easily up even 3 or 4 after this first half. I think outstanding. And the second half, in the beginning we dominated this game further on, and then a bit unnecessary concede was a spell when we didn't have too much pressure on the ball, perhaps felt a bit too comfortable, if I'm honest. They brought their main striker, Kiefer Moore, on. He was buzzing after a long-term injury. To be back in the game is so difficult to defend him. He's more or less 3 yards tall. And out of nothing, they scored. And of course, then they sense a bit blood against the side who was so dominant in the beginning. And you feel a bit after a really difficult week, oh, is it perhaps possible that we give this game away? It's then difficult anyhow to be absolutely confident. And in this moment, then you have to dig in, and you have to be there with spirit and togetherness and put the bodies on the line in order to defend everything. And this is what we did. Of course, the third or fourth goal was possible to finish the game earlier and to make our life easier. But I have to say, what we have delivered today in such a difficult surrounding is outstanding. And for that, I think the lads deserve all the praise and all the compliments today. Pretty proud of this performance today.
It wasn't too long ago that you mentioned Grant Hanley winning all of those Emi Buendia corners, getting his head on the end of them, but today one of them went in the back of the net, so a relief to see that one go in.
Yes, of course, we have to make a decision when we want to play with the likes of Timo Pukki and Emi Buendia and Todd Cantwell and Oliver Skipp and Max Aarons. We have to accept that we are probably one of the poorest teams in terms of set piece, because we are the smallest teams in the whole league, and you can't have everything. So you have to decide. If you don't want to play them, probably you have a chance to score more out of set piece, for example. If you play with them, you have fantastic football evenings and exciting team goals and great skills. But you have to accept also, in terms of set piece, it's difficult for us. It's difficult for Todd to defend against Kiefer Moore and all the other lads. So it's difficult for Max to win headers against the tall strikers like Latzel or whatever. So you have to accept this. I have to say, what the lads are doing at the moment in terms of defending set pieces for such a small side is outstanding. We are probably the best in the league in terms of defending in these moments, and we were also greedy to score after long periods. Anyhow, we had several goals out of free kicks and penalty kicks, but not that much out of a corner kick and wide area free kick. We had one on the second phase of Timo Pukki after a great cross of Xavi Quintilla, and was pretty pleased that today there was good delivery, and then good movement of Mario Funchit, good first header, and Grant had to put this situation over the line. It's good for my centre backs that they are also on the score sheet. It's good for the team also to know that they can score out of set piece, because you need them. And today, against probably the best set piece side in the whole league, we're able also to be there with a crucial goal. I'm pretty happy with this as well. And again, many compliments and many topics to like about this game today.
And it was a really high quality second goal as well. I suppose we shouldn't take that sort of fluidity for granted, given the situation we're in with the squad rotation at the moment.
Unbelievable team goal, especially in this situation. We spoke before the game. If they will try to press us today in their home game. If we always put the ball up front, Jordan Hugill is able to save the balls if you can find them good. But it's not that easy for Todd, for Mario, for Emi to win against their tall defensive players. The headers, we need to be brave to bypass them. that's what we did with Ben Gibson, Daniel Barden, and also Grant Hanley, brave enough to step in to play the pass. Great vertical passes, great understanding with the team. It ended up with more or less an easy tap in for Todd Cantwell, but my feeling was a beautiful team goal and exactly a role model and a sign of how we want to play football. And pretty delighted we are capable in such a difficult game under such difficult circumstances to deliver such a goal, and was also crucial for the win too.
And finally, we saw exactly what Jordan can bring to the team as well today. It's not just about crossing the ball into the box and he'll head it in. There's so much that he can do in the build-up as well to contribute into the chances.
Jordan Hugill is a key player for us, and no doubt about this. So it's not about who plays him most minutes, but what he brings and offers to this team is outstanding. You can't ask for a better teammate, even if he's not everyone wants to play each and every second, believe me. But even if he's not playing, he's unbelievable there in terms of his spirit for the dressing room to be there with supporting everyone. And I don't judge him just by the goals. Anyhow, he's working that much. He's able to save the balls. He's good when we need them in terms of attacking or defending set pieces. He's able to make the other offensive players also to look better because he creates space, he saves balls. And I tell you what, everyone who criticized Jordan Hugill because he was not there with the amount of goals like in QPR is totally wrong, because he's not playing each and every minute. We are not playing that much like just with crosses anyhow. Of course, he shines a bit more when we have the likes of Xavi Quintilla or Przemysław Placheta anyhow on the pitch who deliver with crosses. But today we had a different setup and he was crucial for us. And tell you what, something about Jordan Hugill, with such a warrior, you can win battles, and it's no coincidence. I think he was just 5 games in the starting lineup during the season, 5 wins. I don't have to say more about him. He's a key player for me, and will be, and even when he's not playing each every second, he's unbelievably important and one of our key pieces in order to be successful.